We have a part 2 of the movie Rich Mom Poor Mom, showing on Chinenye's channel on YouTube. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we watched the part 1 of this movie, Rich Mom Poor Mom, and I had a couple of things to say about this particular movie. If you've not seen my review on that particular one, Rich Mom Poor Mom part 1, go watch that particular review. So after watching Rich Mom Poor Mom part 1, I really did not even believe that we would have a part 2, because I felt like the movie ended just how it was supposed to end. Okay, it ended how it was supposed to end, and I did not expect a part 2 from this movie. And when I saw the notification on part 2 Rich Mom Poor Mom, I was quite surprised. I was quite shocked. What they want to act again for us in this movie, guys? What did they want to act for us? Okay, but I'll say this, like, I actually prefer this part 2 to part 1. Okay, if you had watched my review on the part 1, you would know that I had a lot to say about the part 1, but this particular part 2, I felt like it was a bit more engaging. I felt like it was a bit better than the part 1. So bear in mind that this is a spoiler free review. So this movie literally talks about, how the act of a very poorly behaved child really caused the family a lot, and how the good behavior of a child was a source of blessing to the family. Okay, so we have a lot of moral lessons in this particular movie part 2. There were a lot of moral lessons to learn in this movie. So now, talking about the character played by Nohmi George as Frank. Frank being Chinenye's husband in this movie and a father to Nicole. He actually in this movie was amazing. I feel like this is better than his character in the part 1 of this movie. Like, he did way better in this particular part than the previous part. Okay, I could see how intentional he was in this movie. I could see how he embodied his character. I could see how he literally improved in his character, in his action in this particular movie, and it was quite impressive. Okay, so he actually was amazing in this movie. And a father who condones his child's silly behavior. Okay, he was more or less like the quiet father that do not talk too much. Okay, he literally wants the happiness of his children, even if they are not at the right path. Okay, all he wanted was his children to be comfortable in his house. So that was about his character in this movie. The character played by Nnebe as Kate was an amazing one. Like, I feel like this is Chinenye for you. She was in that element. Okay, she actually portrayed that emotional part to perfection, and I feel like I experienced more of Chinenye in this movie than the part 1. She was more out there. She was more volatile in this particular one. So the character played by Destiny Etiko as Agnes, like, Destiny really killed her role in this particular part. I felt like this path was more or less challenging for Destiny Etiko, because there are more of painful moments in this movie where she will have to cry. Okay, and I love the fact that she could literally make me actually shed tears in this movie. Like, it was so believable, it was so real coming from Destiny Etiko's side. Okay, it was so impressive. Destiny actually did justice to her character. So character played by Karen Elogosa. She played the character Nicole. Nicole was a little spoiled brat. The little child that you just drag like this and just beat. Like, this girl was a handful in this movie. But trust me, guys, this little kid can act. Like, I was amazed. I was in awe on how this girl embodied her character, how she was so mature in her acting. And I'm like, really? Guys, Nicole was amazing in this movie. Nicole was beautiful in this movie. Like, she delivered her character to perfection. One of my best characters in this particular movie. Now, the character played by Onu Maram Candice as Chidima. Whoa, I feel like Chidima impressed me in this particular part than the previous part. She was more into the movie. She did so well. Like, she was amazing. I love how she actually embodied the character. And I'm like, yes, I'm actually very much impressed that she had actually improved in her acting. Okay, so that was about that character. So overall, I'll give this movie a pass. I'll give it a 5/10, because most of the scenes in this movie were literally not believable. Okay, most of them were exaggerated, but still, I don't want to dwell on that. But if you have seen the part 1 of Rich Mom Poor Mom, you need to go see the part 2 of Rich Mom Poor Mom. So that's going to be all for today's review. Thank you so very much for watching. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews and recommendations. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.